Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we actually started the game. And I called a lot of Lumas a bitch, so that's kind of what we did. And we beat up a small little baby child. So, you know, all in a day's work. In this episode, we're going to be continuing on with Terrence. And continuously calling it a terrible name, because I think we all can agree it was a pretty bad name to start with. So, yes. In this episode, we're going to continue on with this, so I'm pretty excited overall. A snack of cosmic proportions. That was a weird little lag. What the hell was that? So this motherfucker right here, he's even more gluttonous than the other Luma we had to feed. But you'll get to why soon, okay? Don't worry about it. So what we gotta do is collect star bits, because if we don't collect star bits, it's going to take longer than I would like. Starbits are everywhere. I didn't say this last episode, but you can kind of walk through any flower field and they'll give you 3. Also, you can find starbits randomly out in the world, or if you spin an enemy, some enemies require 2 spins or something, they give you 3 starbits each, which is awesome. If you're good and you know certain areas, you can skill jump up to them, and they'll bring you to other areas. This over here actually just gives you a 1-up, but it's a good thing to, like, check out. So we have a music note, which is going to play a song as we collect the music notes, which is very important. A lot of stars actually do use this, so I suppose it's good to know. Overall, not too bad, and you can collect them in the wrong order, and it doesn't have any effect. You just need to collect them in time. So it's gonna give me a 1-up, but I think we all know I don't need the 1-up, and I think your lives actually don't. You don't keep your lives after you leave the game. If you shoot one of these weird fucking yellow bubbles, you get a coin. As we know, coins are useless. I think. I really have no idea. But I'm pretty sure they're useless. So yeah, we're just going to collect starbits on our way. So a big thing with a level like this, where the starbits are going to be eaten, all that means for us is that we cannot keep the starbits. Which is important to note, because if we can't keep the starbits, you know, you want to collect the max amount you can. Now, every level you can keep the starbits. But what I mean is, we'll be spending these starbits later. Right, we're not keeping all. I think he needs 100. Which sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's not. So, once we get to that point, we can collect as many starbits as we want. We'll keep everything after 100. So, just keep that in mind. You're not collecting for you yet. It's very rare that you'll need to do this in a story level, because this is a required star. You have to do the star. But for a lot of side missions, you'll have to do this, where you have to keep the star bits until you reach a certain point of the level, or if you know the amount that you need, you know, you can waste as many as you want, but make sure you stay in that range. As there is only a limited amount of star bits in every level, there's still a lot of star bits. But just know that it's a high limit. Right? Just make sure you're getting as many starbits as you can, and you'll make your life so much quicker and easier. Right? Not only for completion in a level, but also completion in total. We need, like I said last episode, like 3,600 starbits in total to actually complete the game, because as we're gonna see here in a moment, we're gonna be needing starbits for more than just bragging rights. But we'll get to that in a little minute. That purple freak's all the way over there. So I saw these last episode, but I never actually mentioned them. So these are very iconic, and I love these boulders to death. And as a child, I never knew how to get rid of them. Well, now I know how to get rid of them, because I'm not a dumb fucking baby. So you just gotta... Oh, shit. That's not how you do it. What you gotta do is when it comes at you with the red spot, just spin at the red spot. For the longest time, I didn't know that. but I'll have you know, it's very useful. Once you hit 100 star bits, you not level up, you get a 1-up. It might be 50. It's either 50 or 100. I don't remember, but we'll find out. But once you do that, you're good to move on. Not bad, that's really that. That's why I feel like 1-ups in this game are fucking, you get them so quick. Because of how often you do have to collect star bits. You really shouldn't ever get a game over. If you do, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. There are areas in the game where I can understand where game overs do come from. But if you're good, like me, you will never get a game over. I'm really interested to see how many times I even die in this series. I have no idea. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with taste snacky happiness that transform. I'm famished. I need 100 star bits. I was right. He says that every time, so I will no longer be reading that. Just gotta feed him. Gluttonous. Most pink Lumas in levels will only require 30 or 50. I haven't seen it go over 100 in a level. It's different for when we're in the observatory. Much different. But in this case, it is different, so just mind you. Okay. Now we got this fun little building. Now, because this game is much more linear, like it takes a much more linear approach when it comes to levels, unlike the other 3D Mario games that we've been playing in the recent past, I'll be just completing the levels as I would normally. And normally for me is not normally for someone else. Mind you, I like to be quick with things. Fast and loose is kind of what I do. So I won't be taking the normal path for these things. Just because I think it's more fun to try to do some stupid shit where you, like, try to fucking do a crazy-ass jump than actually going down the path that Nintendo wants. Miyazaki doesn't rule my world. I think that's right. It's whatever. I know Reggie doesn't rule my world. He's definitely in it. Or was at this period of time. He's no longer, sadly. Reggie was a great man. Reggie was, if you don't know, Reggie was the Nintendo America president for the longest time, so it was very sad to see him go. But in his words, he had to go. He had to go and play Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I understand that. Also, if you get crushed, you die instantly. There is no exceptions. Thought I might as well say that because that little area there is all about that. So don't get crushed. If you get crushed by anything, and I mean anything, you die instant. Which I mean makes sense. Thwomp, you should be scared. Did that used to happen in Mario? No. Instant deaths are not very common. Yeah, you can fall into a pit and die, right? But other than that, I don't think instant deaths are all that common in this game. Dude, I didn't even need the star. I thought I could only do that with Luigi. But no, you can just long jump to it. Awesome. If not, you'd have to use you need to have to use a blue pull stars to pull yourself in a certain way that allow you to get it. It can be, it's an interesting way to go about it, but if you're awesome like me, it's not even something you have to worry about. So once we collect enough stars, it opens up another area, which, as you can probably assume, as I talked about last episode. Now we're not going to go there yet because what I like to do, and which we'll be seeing for the next fucking 25 levels or how many there are. They're called Galaxy in this game, actually, as you can see. Good at Galaxy. There's actually a certain amount of stars that you have to get in it for it to be completed. So that's what I'll be doing. That kind of business. Okay? Okay. King Caliente's Battle Fleet. It definitely has one of the grossest fucking planets ever. I don't like the look of his planet, but I like his fight. You'll see what I mean later. First, we're gonna see the same cutscene we've been seeing forever. So, right up here is the place we need to go. Which is crazy, because I jumped up here earlier. I don't even think that's the way you're supposed to do it. That's just always how I've done it. So, yeah. Welcome to this area. Fucking welcome. This is actually all of Mario Sunshine, just a little known fact. I didn't even know there was bubbles with star bits in them. You might have saw them for a second there, but I don't know. It was just interesting. I don't know what to tell you. We've dealt with some of these fucking assholes. I'm very used to everything here. So a lot of what this game likes to do is put you in a warp star or a fling star much before you actually want to leave a world. So just keep that in mind when you're running through these areas, that you might want to stick around in a certain area if the game's trying to push you to somewhere else. Most times than not, it's going to be something where you're going to actually just want to check it out. It probably has star bits in it or something cool. In this case, it has a nice little moon that we can go into, get a power star, which is the first time we've ever had this power-up, and 2 kick-ass chain chomps. The chain chomps in this game are pretty cool. They're not really chain chomps, though. They're more of just rolling balls you can't destroy. Unless you have a star. If you have a star, you can destroy them. But I really like them in this game for some reason. There really isn't any reason to like them. I just do because they're funny balls. So, yeah. Also, I'm kicking it off. I'm fucking sticking with this 39 starbit a world thing. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, we're changing that. For past 2 levels, I've been getting 39 starbits. Can I make this? I feel like I can. I feel like I can. See? This game, anything's imaginable. Try me. Okay? Try me. Alright, and it's going to teach us a new mechanic, as it always does. So, as you could probably assume, our spins are more useful than just better aerial movement. You can just hit things back. They home into it. It's not even that hard. So overall, spin's pretty useful. I can say a hell of a lot more useful than Flood sometimes. Like, let me tell you, Jesus Christ. I feel like the spin can actually, like, pay my taxes. What's Flood gonna do? Waterboard me? Exactly. Okay? I don't trust any fucking sentient hose. Ladies and gentlemen, this is King Caliente. Such a handsome boy. He looks like if, King Toad was a squid. This is actually a little known fact. This is actually where Splatoon originated. Yeah, just a little known fact. This is actually just concept art for Splatoon. This entire game was concept art for Splatoon. Not many people know this, but I, as my uncle is in Nintendo, I do know this. So, just you know, keeping you guys up on the times because I'm such a good man. So these blue flames suck ass. Also, we're gonna see something. The coins are useful. They give you health back. Okay, I take back my statement before. Coins are useful for that, but that's it. That's really it. Other than that, you don't need coins. If you get 100 coins or 50 coins, I think it's 50, you get a 1-up as well. So, just keep that in mind. But you never really need coins. You really don't. There's nothing to it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually all of Good Egg Galaxy completed. Kind of, but I'm not going to explain why just yet. Trust me. There's still more to this level. But we'll see why later. So, we'll move on to the next world. One of my most love-hate relationship levels. Why? I just don't really like the look of it. But also, I like the things you do in it. There's a lot of jokes to be made. And honestly, I'm all for that. Also, the title's B Mario Takes Flight. I mean, come on. B Mario? Huh. As opposed to what? A Mario? C Mario? D Mario? Exactly. Okay. I think my point was proven. Welcome to the Honey Hive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. Okay. I guessed that from, I don't know, the big fucking ass bee we saw earlier. I think we saw it in the little cutscene coming in. That might be wrong. And if so, I'm sorry. I take back all my words. I was rude. Stop sucking on... Okay, I didn't know you hurt me. I don't let them suck on me that long. Ever. So, a big thing with these boulders, as I didn't say earlier, you can actually only kill if they're infinitely spawning, because I didn't need to say it earlier, I just remember. If they're infinitely spawning, you can only get star bits out of 3 of them. After that point, there's no point. So, just letting you know. It's important to know. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to all of these games' power-ups. This game's power-ups are fucking crazy, and I love that. I actually really like the power-ups in this game. So for this one, we get B Mario. What does B Mario do? Get a kick-ass 2000s hat that just wraps around your head. And you can't step in water. So, there's that. But also, he can fly. And, if he gets coins, his flight gets regenerated, and his little spin has honey in it. One issue, though, is that it does take away from some of your abilities. I can't long jump. I've been trying to long jump there. Can't do it. Right? You can't do a backward jump. So once you get these abilities, yeah, you get a lot of things taken away from you, which kind of sucks ass. But it is what it is, I guess. Being on a bee also allows you to step on these flowers, otherwise they would disappear. But it doesn't let you walk in honey, because, I don't know, your bee feet aren't quite ready yet. You're still wearing your fucking work sneakers, okay? Work boots. Yeah, Mario probably wears work boots with all the shit he has to deal with, because he's a plumber. I mean, that would make sense, right? I mean, I think so, anyways. Last time I checked. All we care about is what I think, so... Suck my dick. As you can probably take a fair assumption at, once you run out of fly juice there, you can't fly. So you fall back to the ground. I really just keep that in mind. It's nothing too crazy. Just keep that in mind when you're going about your business. If you don't... Hello? Oh, right. I forgot you existed. Like, I knew something was back here, but I forgot this existed. Okay, well, you know. This game likes to hide a lot of little secrets on you, and that's used to it. That big fucking orb down there is a black hole. That's all I'm going to talk about for right now, because you can probably guess what it does. It sucks you. It sucks you. It sucks you off. Okay? Jeez. Horny bastard. Horny bastard. Hello! She definitely fucking gets ass. Might you be a physician? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. She is actually the first LGBTQ, word. I can't remember the word, so never mind. She's actually the B in LGBTQ. Not many people know that. It stands for B. And she refers to herself as we. I don't know why, but she likes the plural. So we just gotta crawl on her, which is great. It tickles her. This is definitely the weirdest level. And luckily they didn't put a thing on her cooch, because that would have been terrible. That would have been terrible. Ugh. Kids at home, don't look that up. Thank you. Also, if you're a child at home, why are you watching me? I'm terrible. Terrible influence. I'm well aware of that. Do I plan on stopping it? No, but maybe I should. Wow! A bee! What, Mario? It's you? We escaped the Peach's castle too. But then we thought Bowser would get us. Then we got lost with Luigi. See, you lost Luigi too. Oh, I just remembered. We found a power star. I'm sure you need this, so take it. Who told you? You should have just sold out in the fucking black market. Yeah, well, whatever. It's my star now, bitch. Should have kept it. Should have kept it. Another star. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, one of the things that I gripe about this game is that every time you enter, get a new world unlocked, one of the best things it does is that it takes you automatically back to the middle of the observatory, if I remember correctly. If not, then I'm wrong. But it just kind of sucks. When we unlock a bunch of levels in an observatory by, you know, getting a bunch of stars in the previous observatory and then unlocking the newer one, this really doesn't become too much of an issue. It's just, you know, something to keep in mind. I think we'll play one more level. And hopefully, if it's a good enough level, maybe it's the one we just unlocked. I don't remember what it is. And that's a negative. We'll, I'm gonna keep that level for another day. There is a reason to it. I promise. I promise. But first, we're gonna go and, play the 9/11 episode, so I'm excited. See, the Twin Towers, that was right there. I say a lot. I don't know why I do that. Well, I just don't have anything to say. I get ready to say something, but I don't have anything to say. And that's an issue I have. Also, ground pounding in this game. I never said that because I didn't think it was important to note. And actually, fun story about that vine that we were just on. That's killed me a lot for some reason. I don't know how, but it's killed me a lot. So be careful. That vine's killer for no good real reason. I really have no idea. You can 100% make that long jump. There's actually no doubt in my mind that you can. So I'm actually going to try to see if I can make it. See, you would have just grabbed on a ledge. You would have been fine. Also, you don't even need to press this button. Hold on. You don't even need to press the button. Are we? Yeah, I mean, of course. I do like the button. But you really don't need to. Because what this does is just lower it down so that you can do the same thing I just did. So, yeah. See, this is why taking little shortcuts is accepted, because there are much easier ways to go about it. For example, this. You think you have to do a long jump? No. Kidding me? That was a bad example. You kidding me? You just do that. Easy peasy. Easy fucking peasy, bro. Oh, it's a weird cock-shaped planet? Psh, let's get off of this. See, actually, I don't know why planets... Shouldn't all the planets be round? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, all the planets we know are round. I mean, obviously, this is a fictional game, so it makes sense that it's not. But, I don't know. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, is there a chance that a planet like this could exist? I mean, they're very close. For a galaxy, they're very close. This doesn't make sense. But, like, on a, you know, on another level, maybe. No! Oh, thought I missed a whole bunch of these starbits. Good thing I didn't. There's probably definitely a way to cheese this, but, you know, actually, there is. I mean, you didn't really save much time doing that, but there is a way to do it. Look, man, if you don't know who I am, first off, hi, subscribe. Love you. I don't even need to know you that well, just, I love you. You seem like a good person. And second of all, I really like playing fast and loose. I like beating games quickly. I do this with all games. I like to find the most efficient way to play them, for some reason. There really isn't a reason to. I just kind of do it. And welcome to a boss. Doesn't really say it's a boss, but it's a boss. You can tell from that one cutscene that's a boss. Is it hard? No, I mean, it's about as hard as a Jeff Epstein seeing like a 18-year-old. So no, it's not. See, I had to explain that joke because it was a bad one. But either way, you know, just means it's an easy star, one that we can run through really quickly. And actually, that's gonna be about it. Trouble on the tower. Let me save the game, and I think that's a good place to leave it. Unless anyone here wants to say anything. Nope. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time with more Super Mario Galaxy. We'll continue on with, these areas. Honey Hive. I'll ignore this one, and I'll probably do this, and maybe this level. So, we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.